Why are we not talking about when he draws out his weapon? Where was the car at when he was pulling out his weapon?
The other
Because he
ice guy
shot when he was out of the way.
Also,
Quite well.
hey, Wick, I'm a big fan, my brother. My name is Manar. Renyeld knows a little bit about me. I read his book. What a beautiful
Yes,
book.
I
Quite frankly, you need to subscribe to Rinyald.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
But
Wait,
even after being
Why?
shot,
Why would shooting her make sense in any capacity?
Because in that moment, you don't know that she's not just going to straighten out. You don't know that she's going to completely turn. You don't know if she's going to start turning back to the left.
What? No. Let me ask you one more
doing
time.
this in hindsight.
Why would shooting help that situation rather than stepping? Why?
To make sure that if he's thinking that she's going to run him over, stopping her from running him over, like what Wick said in the beginning, like if he knows that he's going to run him over, why is she not going?
Hang on. What is the car gonna do if he shoots her dead? And what's gonna happen after that? Is the car gonna immediately stop on a dime, or is it gonna roll forward a little bit more?
It's gonna roll forward just a little bit more.
Yeah. So it would make more sense for him to step out of the way than to use lethal harm to kill her.
Step out of the way. And thinking like the ICE officer that thinks that this person is going to run him over, it would be better for him to like step out of the way so that the car can go run over some other people.
That is
some other ICE agents.
Did you see what happened after he shot her?
Yeah. The hindsight, yes. Hindsight is 20/20. Yes.
No, but I'm saying why?
We're talking about in the moment when you're using hindsight to talk about the moment.
Hindsight that he's going to go run over a bunch of or excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get
let me read these super chats, then you can go. Greg Yo for $5 says it's about predictability. Being intentionally threatening provokes an emotional response and makes reactions unpredictable. And then $5 from Audacity say tax money absolutely went to the lady, at least 35 cents of 9mm. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
So
that's at least
$50 from the Trib to say him even pulling the gun out is a count against him.
Yeah.
Is there anyone? Is the state suing him? Is there any like legal thing coming up?
Well, so here's the thing. Like, the state of Minneapolis wants to investigate, but the federal FBI is not cooperating, and the federal agents have taken jurisdiction and are not cooperating with state agents. So that's where we're at.
Well, why not just like sue? You don't need to like. Instead of just doing an investigation, just sue them. Sue the police officer, literally. Or is there some sort of legal constraint?
I think they'd rather the guy go to jail, not get sued. I think that's would be the thing that a lot of people want. They don't just want to see the state sue.
Well, I mean, it would be a criminal court, not a civil court, right? Because this was a crime,
to jail.
ostensibly.
Yeah, you would sue him for the crime or whatever the legal term it is. Like you would put him in court, basically.
Isn't that what criminal court's for?
Because I don't know if, like, and as Determinata says, I don't know if the state has standing here as a federal agent. I don't know the law enough to say. So yeah.
Couldn't the wife sue the specific person then?
Again,
I mean,
yes,
theoretically, if she just wanted money, but like, you want justice, right? You want this person in jail if they committed a crime.
Well, why not both?
Yeah,
you could do both, but I mean,
couldn't both happen when you do that?
I mean, lawsuits.
Well, no, you can't sue somebody and then put them in jail. That'd be a.
Wait, are you sure?
There'd have to be a criminal investigation. Yeah,
you might be able to do both. I'm not sure.
You could. I think you could theoretically do both, but like suing somebody wouldn't lead to them going to jail. There would have to be.
Yeah, that's correct. Again, can I just say, if you're liking the content, if you're enjoying the show, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, super chat,
do that right now.
give me money, all that stuff. Anyway,
I'm gonna hit the like button right now. There we go. Like button.
Yes, hit the like button. It's free. Anyway.
Real quick, do all departments of the agencies, like the ones that have guns, all use the same brand ammo? Because I wonder how much more tax money was pumped into either Renee Gold or Ashley Babbitt.
Jesus. So this Ashley Babbitt thing, a lot of people make comparisons. Keep in mind, Ashley Babbitt was shot once in the shoulder, right? Different.
I could survive that easy.
5 WhickTV gift memberships from AKA Batozai. Thank you for the WhickTV gift memberships. But look, just to reiterate my position, one, it's looking like it might have been a legal shoot. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a lawyer, but I can see arguments for that. Two, I think it was an unnecessary shoot and it was immoral and he should not have done it regardless of the legality. And three, anyone who's saying that she was intentionally trying to run him over is a retard. Those are my three strong positions that I'm willing to defend. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I think we all kind of agree with that. I'm still triggered over the idea that I don't know if this will ruffle feathers, but I'm still triggered over the ridiculous notion that it was in partial or full legitimate to shoot her because of the idea that she might go run over more people for whatever reason.
I mean, if the guy was thinking that that happened, then that's obviously why.
If the guy can't, oh sorry, sorry. Go ahead.
If the guy in the moment when that was happening, like he saw that the car was accelerating towards him, not seeing that it's going to go over, like in that thought process at that moment when he shot that first shot, like that is obviously something you can see. Like we're doing this from hindsight and trying to like oh, we can't even fathom this, and we're looking back in time and seeing what actually happened versus what the guy was thinking in the moment because no one can see into the future.
If the guy,
but we can look at the present. We can look at the present and say, what are law enforcement's job? It's to neutralize dangerous situations. You got a woman who was parked in a car being a nuisance, and then you bum rush her with guns, and I mean, it's just there's no way that this is goal focused law enforcement.
Yeah, it's really bad law enforcement.
This is ego focused law enforcement.
Let's watch this. Let's watch this clip that Zero Fox,
wait.
friend of the channel, meme maker extraordinary, has decided to send us. Let's watch it.
Escape attempt during an ICE arrest in the Twin Cities is leading to even more charges.
This home security video shows a driver taking off during a traffic stop, dragging a deportation officer with him. New at 10, WCCO's Uba Ali walks us through this video and the political firestorm behind it.
So this, to be clear, this is the same agent, right, that shot. This is him in another instance getting dragged, I guess.
Took a violent turn in this quiet Bloomington
neighborhood. Damn, got the worst luck.
And I mean, if it happens twice, common denominator, maybe.
Executing a warrant for 39-year-old Roberto Carlos Munoz. They say Munoz entered the
that dude's earlobe is sliced.
And he also pled guilty to fourth-degree criminal sexual conduct back in 2023 for abusing a minor. Tuesday morning, agents pulled him over. Court documents say he repeatedly refused to comply before a federal agent took out his spring-loaded window punch with his right hand and broke the driver's side rear window. These images show the officer's hand in the vehicle. In this video, you can see the driver take off with the agent hanging from the car, dragging him 300 feet through front yards.
Okay, I think that's good. Fair enough, but I don't think this justifies anything he did.
I mean, even in that situation, I don't think he'd be justified in shooting the person, right? Like,
what do you mean, being dragged by the car?
Yeah,
what? He could die.
Well, yeah, the person driving would certainly die. Yeah, why wouldn't you just let go? Why would you need to, like, even in that case, I don't know if I would justify shooting. So in this case, I don't know why we would, like, how does that justify him pulling his gun and shooting somebody trying to turn away from him?
I think you've just played too much GTA 5 online where you think that, like, neutralizing
Artemis Fowl has showed me the clip where he says that we disproved the New York Times clip. So we're going to watch it.
All right.
This is a clip of, so we're doing a little inception here. Okay. But we'll watch it. We'll see.
Okay. Spin by itself.
Sure. But there's a difference between revving an engine and then just engaging an engine. Like
when you rev the engine,
you're going red line, right? You're vroom. That's a rev.
Guys.
Okay, so when you rev the engine and the transmission's engaged, that's exactly the same thing. That's exactly as accelerating.
Yeah, it's Tim Pool's narration. He says revs up. I don't think she went vroom. I think she just maybe pushed the accelerator.
She hit the accelerator because she was trying to turn, but she did it while the wheels was still pointing towards him.
Yeah, that is
way too quickly.
What Wick's saying is that the rhetorical meaning of rev in this sentence sounds like there was reason to believe that she's about to hit the wheels before she does it. aka she was revving before acceleration, not just she accelerated.
Well, it seems like the car accelerated and then did catch the ice because the wheel is spinning in the car.
Okay. So we saw it.
I hate listening to myself.
Rapid debunking. Do I have to show you? Hold on. I think I do. Because I don't think you guys know what engine revving is.
Hang on a second. Can I while you do your thing,
okay.
can I say something to Mr. Y?
No, engine revving, like you're just thinking that the car's in neutral when you rev the engine and the wheels don't spin. Obviously the car wasn't in neutral. When you accelerate the engine, it's going to spin the wheel if it's in drive.
Okay, but when you say they revved their engine, you're talking about things like this. Let me get.
Yeah, I got to do. Thanks for having me up.
Show me a car that's in neutral. That's what you're going to show. You're going to show me a car in neutral.
Because that's what everyone thinks revving is. Do you disagree?
When you hit the acceleration and the car is in neutral, and you rev the engine, what's the difference between hitting the acceleration and the car is in drive? Is that not revving the engine?
That's revving the engine.
And what happens when you put it in drive?
Yes, but you still hear the revving sound.
You start moving, yes, and you hear and you hear the exact revving sound. Yep.
But you don't hear that revving sound in the video, is what I'm saying.
Well, you're not going to hear it from that distance.
Yes, you are. You can hear the door opening from that distance, and the door opening is far less audible.
Can you play
than
the video again?
Revving.
Because now I'm curious.
Okay, then how does the tire spin out? How does the front tire spin out if the engine isn't engaged?
Okay, you're saying the engine's engaged, but I am saying that's not revving the engine. The engine's revving is when you vroom vroom and you put it in the red line for the RPMs.
Okay, then we should
build
just say
power and things
acceleration.
like that.
We should
That's
just say
rev.
acceleration.
That's what revving the engine is, and people don't know it, and I don't know why.
We'll say acceleration then, because then revving is.
That's a rev your engines, baby.
When you rev an engine in neutral, it drives away. Like that's just what happens.
First, I want to make an argument about why I think it's kind of premeditated. His intent was to kill the lady. Is that if he had time to put himself in front of the car, grab his gun and aim it at her and shoot, he probably had time to just move to the side and get out of the way, which the car didn't even hit him. So
I kind of agree.
It's hard to say that he was in any imminent danger.
Well, especially since he grabs his gun as the car backs up, right? So if he thinks he's going to get rammed down, like you should, I don't know why you would move yourself in front of the car in order to get a better shot through the windshield instead of just
unless you are intending
behind a car, right? Like
because his intention was to
$5 just real quick. $5 from Cosmic Luffy to say this was a lack of procedure. Cops are trained to not go in front of vehicles. It's also illegal for cops to shoot at moving vehicles. There is no SD. Thank you for that.
There's another thing that I think is like super damning, that the fact that the first shot happens after both of his legs are behind the front of the vehicle. So if he was in fear of like getting rammed down by the vehicle, I don't know why you wouldn't have shot sooner, right? But he shoots after the front of the vehicle already clears both of his legs.
And I think that's the idea that he came up in the moment with the idea that he's going to kill this lady if she tries to, or at least he's going to shoot her if she tries to drive away.
Yeah.
Or at least threaten her, brandish it. And then it got out of hand once she started rolling, but I don't know.
Wick, do you still have that temple clip that you showed earlier?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Let's show these new guys. I want to know what they think about that.
Dim Fool? Never heard of him.
1 second.
No, I'm just kidding. I've heard of him. He wears the beanie.
Ready? We can do it again.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go back to the lie. Here's the officer. Here's the vehicle reversing. The officer is not in front of the vehicle. She reverses, and now he is in front of the vehicle. He initially is to the right of the vehicle. By all means, argue he should not have placed himself in this position. We're talking about seconds. Now watch this. The vehicle stops here. The wheels are pointed left. As you can see, the officer is standing right in front of the vehicle. Now watch this. Right there. You see the front tire? Watch the front tire right here. The wheels are pointed left, and she accelerates. The wheel spins out on ice. Then, with the wheels pointed at the officer, having spun out already, meaning the officer can hear the engine rev with it pointed at him, he draws his weapon. And in a second, because this is slow mode, she then begins to turn right, hitting him, and he shoots.
Okay. What did you want to say about that?
I don't know what that's supposed to show, even.
At the end, his feet, his feet are there. Yeah, so he pulled out his gun. His feet are to the left of the car. If you look at where his legs are at the end of that.
No,
I mean,
his feet were hit by the car, just to be clear. It's on fucking video. He was... I just want to get like a really quick admission from everybody here, because they keep dancing around and pussing out about it. Lying as they usually do. Was he hit by the vehicle or not? You could say clipped, by the way.
I think he was clipped.
Let's go around the vehicle collided. The vehicle collided with him. I wouldn't say hit.
I don't think we should splice
made contact. That's good enough.
I think very. Hold on. My position is having seen yesterday's clips, it looked like it was clipped, but having seen the New York Times breakdown of it, I'm not sure anymore, because it's pretty clear that he was out of the way when he fired.
Yeah,
I only saw it like twice. Could I see it again? Could I see?
Yeah. Did he get hit by the vehicle?
I'll just show you.
What's the question? Not when was he out of the way when he fired?
Yeah, no.
Wait,
I don't know.
Did
if
he get hit
or not? He because the eyewitness said he
look
put
at
his
feet.
hands on the vehicle, but I don't know if he was like actually hit.
Yeah,
no,
I never saw
see
any
his
contact
leg
with his
get
feet.
hit by the vehicle.
I never saw any contact with his leg.
Here's the New York
If you go on YouTube, I don't know if you know about this feature, but if you go on YouTube and you pause the video, you can actually
literally see it hit his leg.
The moment the
you can
where?
Press the period
where?
key.
His feet are out of the way of the tires.
Yeah, where do you
the
see
rest of the car is in front of the tires?
His whole body is all the way cleared of the vehicle right now.
No, it's not.
Why are we not talking about when he draws out his weapon? Where was the car at when he was pulling out his weapon?
The other
because he
ice guy
shot when he was out of the way.
The other ice guy is completely occluding the guy behind him, so you can kind of confidently say that the other guy's also like completely out of the way too, because from that angle, basically only his knee would be on the bumper. On the bumper.
For the legal
of the
analysis,
vehicle.
does it matter? It does not matter whether he shot after he was hit by the vehicle. You understand?
It certainly does.
No, I think
shoot to neutralize a
he has
threat.
to be in
Give me a
danger of
citation.
imminent
I'll let you
death
go ahead.
or injury. For general defense, you have to be at risk of serious injury or death.
Yeah,
$5
kill
from
people a lot.
Dan Debates says her life was more threatened than the ICE agents. She should be able to defend herself too,
Obviously.
right?
If she believes that,
$5
just to be clear.
Hold on, just real quick. $5. Hold
Okay,
on.
yeah, no,
Hold on, real quick. $5 from Audacity to say he clearly hit the car with his body. I mean, yes.
Even if she did, even if she did hit his knee, is that putting him at risk of serious injury or death?
Yeah, with a vehicle.
Crazy.
I know that you guys are really fucking weird about this and think that you could just drive at other people with your cars. If you do that, you deserve to get shot. It's good that you get shot.
The circumstances surrounding the whole situation matter. She was at a complete stop. She might have been going 5 miles an hour by the time she was dead.
Yeah,
and by the time she was shot, the wheel was fully cut away from the officer.
Yeah.
No, it was not fully cut away from the officer.
Yeah. He certainly was. That's why when she died, she
it
drove
most certainly
opposite away from the officer.
Pointed mostly straight. It doesn't turn until after that first shot.
Do you think she?
Yeah.
Do you think she turned it
Even
after she got
being
shot in the face?
Yeah, even after being
I
shot
think
in the
that if
face,
you get shot while you're holding onto a steering wheel and slump right, it turns the wheel right. Is
the
that
wheel was
unreasonable?
already?
Did you not see the wheel
Is that
already
unreasonable?
turned
Answer
before?
that. Answer that.
You're reaching. You don't know if she's
Calm down,
slumped or
buddy.
not.
I know that she gets shot because I can see when the puff of smoke happens from the glass exploding.
Yeah, but you don't know what happened after that inside the car. None of us do. We can't see it.
Not only that,
You're right.
but,
There could have been a
she's slumped.
second driver from the grassy knoll. There could have been the second driver turning the wheel instead of her.
Yes, her wheel is fully cut before the shot happens.
Yeah.
When you
Nelson,
when you say fully cut, maybe you mean something different. Do you mean it's fully turned to the right, or do you mean that
it's turned away
like
from the officer? It's turned to the right. Yes.
Okay, so when you say fully cut, what do you mean?
I mean, it's turned away from the officer.
Fully circumcised. Okay. Let's replay the video all the way through. No interruptions. No
we just
yapping.
gotta go back.
We're gonna replay the video.
But go on YouTube and use the comma and period keys to scrub through one frame at a time. I just know that you can do that. It's a really cool feature.
Yeah, it's frame by
Well,
frame.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's
This
really
isn't
nice.
a YouTube video. It's a Twitter.
Go on
video,
YouTube.
so
Also, Wick, if I GM you something, will you play it? Or
if
is
it's
there somewhere that I
relevant
can
to
put
what
it?
we have, yes. If it's your porno, no. Okay.
Okay.
Damn
Well,
it.
what if I send you a video of the
I won't
shooting?
burn too
Can you
many
play
times.
If it's relevant to what we have, you can send me it and I will
Okay.
play it. But if it's not relevant, I won't. But let's go through uninterrupted. It's not very long. It's less than a minute, gang. Can we go a minute without interruptions? We'll find out.
Only if you put it on half speed. Put it on the lowest speed.
No, let's just go through it. Okay, let's go through it, all of it, the first time,
Alright.
and then
Okay.
if you want me to go to different spots, we can do that. But this is what we're doing right now. Okay? Great.
Okay.
At the same time, the agent filming crosses toward the left of the vehicle and grabs his gun. He opens fire on the motorist and continues shooting as she drives past. The moment the agent fires, he is standing here, to the left of the SUV, and the wheels are pointing to the right, away from the agent. This appears to conflict with allegations that the SUV was ramming or about to ram the officer. President Trump and others said the federal agent was hit by the SUV, often pointing to another video filmed from a different angle. And it's true that at this moment in this grainy low-resolution footage, it does look like the agent is being struck by the SUV. But when we synchronize it with the first clip, we can see the agent is not being run over. In fact, his feet are positioned away from the SUV.
There you go.
He's holding on to it.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, the guy quickly gets out of the way.
No,
when the
his
car
leg
was
is forward. It gets bounced by the. You could see in both images. That
The
motion that he makes, where he gets pushed backwards
That's him jumping
at
out
that
of the
moment,
way.
that makes no
Yeah,
sense.
jumping out of the way. Okay.
It's called footwork.
Yes,
That means the
stop
car.
jumping out of the way. And if he had his hand on the vehicle, he's going to move, right? But that doesn't mean he was hit.
Possibly. I mean, to be clear, it's still a completely legal shoot. Otherwise,
aren't
You're
DHS
searching
officers
around.
not
I
even
don't think-
supposed
I
to
don't think you
shoot
have
into
enough-
vehicles?
Go ahead,
think you have
I want to
enough-
hear from Para.
I don't think
Go
you have
ahead,
enough
Garrett.
information to conclude that it's completely legal. What makes you? What's the legal analysis that gets you there?
so the one that Jeb10 linked earlier today was there was a case law. I believe it's I don't want to mispronounce any Italian names. I think Dan Bongino might come after me if I do.
Is it in
So
Minneapolis?
how long do you
though?
think it would? How long do you think it would take me to find case law that counters that narrative? Right. I don't think you're gonna prove that this was a fully legally justified shooting by showing me a case or two cases. There's probably quite a lot of legal contestation on this exact issue.
There could be. Okay, so the case law that I have access to is not from the same circuit that Minnesota's in, right? I think it's Seventh Circuit. So
Okay,
it's
we
not
have-
binding to Minnesota, right?
So we have one of our number claims that this shows definitively that he was not hit. So let's watch it, find out. Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can see
he's
it.
not hit.
Throws both of his legs out of the way, and he discharges after he's behind
Look
the
how far
car.
they are.
Notice how his leg moves as the car is moving too.
Yeah, no one's saying that he's not being
As in
moving with
he's
the
trying
car.
to dodge
Yeah,
the car from going towards
No, I
him.
think it's
nobody's.
Yeah, but that
nobody.
that doesn't
like,
look
the
like the
hit-
hit to me. I'm
the
changing my
hitting and
mind on
the-
this. I might be changing my mind. Like
Okay.
he doesn't even look clipped.
And I think the most important thing, both of his legs are behind the front of the vehicle when he discharges. There's no threat that this car is poising to him right now.
Yeah,
The
and
vehicle
before
is
they start
angled
saying
in
that.
a-
Threat. Good one.
Sorry, in the view from the back, you understand the vehicle is angled to the left. So you can see the fact that he is also in front of it and you can see both of his feet. The fact that the vehicle isn't completely obscuring him, his legs, is not conclusive proof that he's not hit, you understand?
He's behind it though.
Yeah, he is behind
The
it.
fact you can see the vehicle is angled left. The fact that he's not obscured, or that that his legs are not obscured.
Wait, can you go to the end of that video?
When the car goes forward, they are.
Or like towards the end of the clip?
Again,
both of his legs are behind the car.
Right there. He's obstructed by the.
Both legs are obstructed by the car. What are you talking about?
After he's hit.
Wait, is it not?
That's after the moment of contact. Again, clipped. I'm not saying like he was about to get killed by this
He
injury.
doesn't have to be hit for it to possibly be self-defense. To be clear,
Exactly.
And it
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why are we focusing on this?
Hold on. Initially, when I first saw these videos, it looked like to me that he got clipped because of the angle on the end of the New York Times videos. I saw that and like, oh, that looks like a clipping to me. But the more angles I'm seeing and the more I'm going through, the more I'm doubting myself. I'm like, well, that doesn't look like he was hit at all.
But obviously, this was a very close call.
I mean,
right?
do you think it's
yes? Obviously, it wasn't something like it was
okay,
a close
good.
call.
All right, then yeah, all right. Whether he got clipped or it was a very close call, it's still like self-defense. Like,
well,
we're
no.
harping on this minute.
Wait, what would he
anything.
what would he have been defending against?
Thank you.
A car almost getting hit.
So you have to defend against almost.
Wait, if both legs are behind
he knows
the front
that
of the
he's
car,
almost going to get hit in the time that he's like right there in front of the car. Yeah, he just knows.
$20
instead of where the car's
I'm
going
here
to
to
be.
support Ash. Absolute support for Ash. He's a loud and proud trans ally with pronouns in his Twitter bio. Thank you for
Thank
that
you, brother.
$20. $5 from Trib to say focus on when he reaches for the gun. Is she going forward? I say no. So why reach for the gun at that point? The cop is done if he gets tried. It's GG.
Yep. He
And
begins to reach
$2
for the
from
gun
Trib
while
one
the
to say grant the tap. It doesn't help the case at all. Like it might look. It doesn't look like it anymore to me that he got hit, but it might have. I don't know.
I don't understand.
He begins to reach for the gun.
People saying no.
If you got
he begins to reach for the gun
when you see the wheel spin out.
He begins to reach for the gun. Yes, well, interesting part of the clip to point out. While you see the wheel spin out, I wonder why it was spinning out. We noticed that there's not really all that much ice on that road.
Well, obviously she lost traction because you saw the wheel spin in place.
Oh, is that the only way that could happen?
It could also be your AWS system, right?
Yeah, it actually. Thank you, Ash. I really appreciate you pointing that out. It almost, and I don't mean almost. I mean quite literally. It looks. Hey! Someone else was speaking. It very much looks like the back end of that vehicle seizes up because her brakes are down. When you spin out and you don't have your brakes applied. Okay, dipshit. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth instead of feeling you need to get your point in.
Nonsense.
Yeah, okay, you've been here the entire time doing it. Give me a minute. So when you hold your brakes in and use the accelerator at the same time, your vehicle lurches down. This is a normal thing that happens. You know what? When that doesn't happen, when your wheels are spinning because they're not getting traction. She had her brakes in while she was turning the wheel to the right, demonstrating further she didn't have intent.
Should we be able to see in the video then that her brake lights were on in that case?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's actually
potentially.
All right, so pull it up.
Let's find out. Let's pull it up.
Like she has
to be clear, the AWS can fire if you're doing both.
But as Ash is pointing out, it could be the
it could be a few
system.
things. We don't know.
Yeah,
but let's watch.
But
let's
something
watch.
is seizing that vehicle up.
If the brake lights are on, then I think that Para wins in this exchange. But I don't know if it's
something is seizing that vehicle up. I don't know.
Let's go back to the lie. Here's the officer. Here's the vehicle reversing.
Oh, what was that
the
light
officer
there?
is not in front of the vehicle.
Wait, hang on.
She reverses.
Don't celebrate yet.
And now he is in front of the vehicle.
It's a reverse, yeah.
Do you have any of these without fucking commentary, by the way?
Right of the vehicle.
Without like social contagion and social proof?
No, we don't, unfortunately. Can we just watch, please? Please.
He should not have placed himself in this position. We're talking about seconds. Now watch this. The vehicle stops here. The wheels are pointed left. As you can see, the officer is standing right in front of the vehicle. Now watch this. Right there.
Light turns off.
You see the front tire? Watch the front tire right here.
Right, but when you
the wheels are
what
pointed
Ash is saying is almost definitely the case. When she quickly alternates from brake to accelerator, that vehicle seizes up for sure.
She might be doing both at the same. Like a lot of women will do the double pedal thing, right? where they're doing
Yeah,
where
but
they have like 1
regardless,
foot on above the brake, 1 foot above the gas. Like it's
Yeah, but
all I'm saying is I don't think that we have conclusive proof that she gunned it directly towards him at the moment that the brake lights were off. I do think it's possible. I think it's reasonable for the guy to assume that's when he pulls the gun out, is when those brake lights are off, but not necessarily because she was intending to kill him at exactly that moment.
When you put your feet on the brake pedal and you put your feet on the accelerator pedal, your back lights are going to stay on regardless.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like that's
right, but
like
we're doing a frame by frame analysis. So if we're talking about the mechanics of what's going to cause it to spin out, can the AWS pop in that moment on the ice in the moment that both of these are gunning forward? I think absolutely.
Yes,
Real quick, I think it's possible.
ABS is traction control. The only reason she needs traction control is because she's on the accelerator. The car doesn't magically spin the wheel without her feet on the accelerator. That's the whole point.
We all agree that the pedal was on the foot was on the accelerator.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's
There you
contesting
go.
that. Is
But by that time, wasn't she fully turned right? I want to take a look at the footage again.
No, she does begin. She does begin to accelerate slightly before, like as she's beginning to turn the wheel.
As she's turning right. That's what I'd argue, and I'd argue that it would be impossible for her to slump over and turn right at the same time. Like turning requires a bunch of articulation in both arms and grip, so it seems ludicrous to assume
it requires weight and pressure on the wheel as it turns. It's literally just a dragging motion. You don't have to.
Yeah, at certain points, with articulation with your fingers, it requires some flexibility. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. There's no reason to lie about this. It doesn't assist your case whatsoever. What is the motion of?
You can call me retarded. You can call me retarded.
Fucking wheel.
You can call me retarded.
What is the motion of turning a wheel? It's literally just dragging. Do you have any grip on it whatsoever, and do you have any downward pressure?
Yes, you absolutely have grip on it. You absolutely have to have grip on it.
Your mom's
if she has any on it and slumps over, then that dragging motion is sufficient to drag it to the right. There's no reason to contest this.
Hang on. First of all, you can call me retarded, but don't call me a liar, please. Thank you.
Or what? Quit lying. Okay, now that we're past that, carry on.
Okay. All I'm saying is that a simple downward motion. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like it.
It's Occam's razor, right? It takes a bit more to assume that she just slumped over immediately. Most people don't just die as soon as they get shot. They
Zonia for $20.
Zonia did get shot in the face.
To say,
Yeah.
I think the panel may have inadvertently stumbled upon a uniting point. A quick temperature check for all the panelists. Should the double Xers be allowed to drive?
What's the double Xers?
Absolutely not.
Women.
I don't think that they're women.
Not shocked you didn't get it, but women.
Anyway,
what ethnicity are the women, Zonia?
I don't know.
Let's break it down by race.
Could determine. Yeah, that could determine my answer.
You know, we keep it light. Keep it light, gang.
Okay. Hey, can you guys hear me? I just stopped by.
Loud and clear.
Hello.
Also, hey, quick, I'm a big fan, my brother. My name is Manar. Renyald knows a little bit about me. I read his book. What a beautiful book.
Yes, I love this dude.
And man, yeah, I love your sweater. I would love to get one of those sweaters if you could send me one of those links. And
they're on his merch store.
Gotcha, buddy.
Can you jerk him off later?
Yeah.
No, man.
It's an iconic sweater. You gotta point it out.
Fuck.
I like your sweater too. Vegetables.
Yeah, Dan.
Did you actually just come in to fellatiate him? Like you don't have anything to say?
No.
No, this dude hates me, by the way.
I'm just as distraught as you guys that the police are so disgusting that they believe that they have the right to shoot somebody after standing in their way, after asking them to get out of the way. It's just hilarious to me that they asked them to, like, the whole issue that the police stopped by there for was that she was in the way. So they were asking her, can you move? And so when she moved, they shot her. And yeah,
well, in the end,
they told her to get out of the fucking car. Oh, this is a really important part for the people who don't know how any of the how U.S. law works. If a police officer tells you to stop and get out of a vehicle, you are under arrest. You're being detained. It is a presumptively lawful order. It could be wrong. It could be something you get paid for later. You can sue them later, or whatever have you. If they happen to be wrong in the moment, that's an officer gives you a lawful order, like stop.
This is very
get
nice.
out of the
Nice
fucking
presumption
car.
that we have to follow every order because this wouldn't
Yes,
even.
it's not in the United States. Apparently, it will save your goddamn life.
Actually, you're half right. There needs to
I
be
live in
some.
Syria, a third world country. God forbid a cop stands in front of me and then when I push, he shoots me dead. That's great. Even in Syria, that would be a crime.
If he
That's
tells
crazy
you
that
get out of the
just have a
car, you're under
presumption that we have
arrest,
to
and you're
follow.
under arrest. You don't get to just run away.
It has to be a lawful order.
Well, listen,
I'm
my
not
brother.
saying it is a presumptively
Honestly, if you saw
lawful
the
order.
video, random people came up with masks on. Nobody showed no ID. Every one of the cars was unmarked. Honestly, it looked like a gang was coming and robbing her. Like they thought of her as an easy target. They thought of her
Okay.
like a drunk or something. So it's
Did you not
for her. Maybe she was scared out of her life that these guys are coming at her, and I don't know what
Yeah,
order.
look, this
Did
is
you
the
hear
thing
what
that
order they
sucks.
gave
If
her?
she lived, she could have theoretically claimed that defense, and it probably would have been effective, right? If she lived. But what I'm telling you is, please, for the love of God, what? What's confusing? I just agreed with you.
Are you mentally
Are you
ill?
confused
You
about what
really
I just
gonna
said?
adhere to an order of a random unmarked vehicle that just showed up in front of you? Are you mentally ill? You think I'm gonna do that?
Ladies,
They literally have
calm down.
FBI and ICE
I
on their
literally
shirt.
just
You
agreed with
literally
you.
saw zero markings.
I
The
just
cars are
agreed
not
with you.
marked.
Listen,
Only thing you
Papa's
have
gotta
to
make
do is
money.
lights.
From
They're in
Testicle
uniform.
Johnson to say ICE isn't the police, Ash.
Do we see
They're wearing masks.
the
No one
ring-yard
showed any
Manar?
ID.
They're
No one had
federal
any
agents
badges
within
showing
150
anywhere.
miles of
It's
the
just
border. They're in a
anybody
major
could
port
buy
of
these
entry,
bodysuits.
the Minneapolis airport.
No, that's crazy. They look like a gang. Honestly,
They're
if I saw them,
federal
I would run
agents
out of there.
executing their
That's great. You think I'm
duties.
gonna sit there and take orders from a random group of people? It's reminiscent of Syria. This is what I'm telling you. This is what happened in Syria when we lost the war and the Free Army came to save us, the rebels. Hey, get up out of the micro. And we're supposed to take the order. They're masked up random people with AK-47s. We're just supposed to take the order. You're mentally ill. This is a war crime. Like, this is your country being taken over
All due
by your
respect.
military
Brother,
apparatus.
all due respect, these are not comparable. Stop it.
Go away, man.
And
okay,
wouldn't they
I
have
already
provided evidence
agreed with them.
previously?
By the
Go
way,
away.
I said,
Question.
hey, if she
let him
lived,
cook.
she could have. If she lived, she could have claimed this as a defense.
Wait,
Absolutely.
what's the difference between
That's
her
the
being
part
lying?
that sucks.
You're crazy maniac. You're a maniac. You're telling me I'm right?
I'm agreeing with you. What the fuck is wrong with you? If she lived, she could have claimed this as a defense. What the fuck do you not understand about that?
No, there's something wrong with you. You're like believing like.
When I
is
say
A
you're
and B
correct, there's
equal to
something
each other?
wrong with me.
Is A and B,
That's
is
true.
1 and plus 1 equals to 2 or 3?
I don't
Would
think
it be
you
just
have-
the fact that it's
Just
Is my
so
mic
my
on?
audience knows, if you give me $50, I'll kick whoever you want for the rest of the night.
Yo.
Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is,
Hopefully
if
no one
she
kicks you,
lived,
Wick, out of
she
your
could
own
have
channel
said,
for being so boring.
if she lives, she can claim as a defense. This is the thing in America: two people can, two hostile parties, can both be in reasonable fear for their life. Right? Taking the police out of it, they can say two hostile parties can both shoot at each other and both claim self-defense as an affirmative defense for whether or not they tried to kill this other person. That is a thing that exists. And to be clear, if she lived, that would have been a perfectly fine defense. They were masked. I freaked out. I didn't know if they were actually ICE or not. I had no reason. All that matters is her state of mind for whether or not she's able to flee. And if if she's alive and she can testify for it, that's totally fine. But when we're evaluating what the police officer is going to do, understand that they have that defense and more.
Gang,
There we
$50.
are. Wick, I'm so sorry, my brother.
Kick me from the panel.
It's nice to have you here. Hey, by the way, so
I
you're
guess
saying
I gotta end it now.
and no, you just go eat some burgers and we'll have a great blast here without you.
That doesn't count.
Do you want to actually pick someone, Audacity, or are you just fucking around? Let me know.
I think that's presumptively unlawful.
So
Please pick the
what
yelling
is
guy
the
and stop
argument?
yelling.
The argument is the police stood in front of her, gave her a lawful order to get out of the vehicle. She didn't. They shot her dead. That's the argument, and they were justified for doing that. What is your argument?
What argument isn't what I just said?
I was
just outlining. So
moving on.
for the past 5 minutes, what I was outlining, can you just? So I know that you heard me, or anybody else. Did anybody else hear me when I said if this woman lived, she could have claimed a reasonable fear for her life as to why she needed to exit the situation, right?
I know. But
I heard you.
You're saying this was justified by the cops, right?
Okay, so for the argument for whether it's justified by the cops, it's a presumptively lawful order when they tell you to stop and get out of the vehicle. All that matters for whether or not the cop says self-defense is whether or not he was in gross violation of his duties, right?
So one second.
If he was in gross violation of his duties, then that's going to fuck him. But if he wasn't, and he shoots, and he's in reasonable fear for his life,
violation of the duty is him
by
telling her get
his
out of the way.
subjective. No, that's not a gross violation of his duty,
Then what is
according
it?
to American law. The only potential gross violation of his duty would be shooting at a moving vehicle.
No, it'd be murdering somebody.
Because we have law in America that says you're not supposed to do that except under specific circumstances.
Well, you're not supposed to shoot runners either. You're not allowed to shoot anybody running from
Hey,
you.
we're talking about a moving vehicle. We're talking about a moving vehicle. Whether or not you can shoot somebody who is running away on foot, you understand is not going to change the outcome of this case. It's not how the American legal system works.
So
I don't know how they do it in
but
Syria.
this is all presuming that they said to her, "Stop! You're under arrest. Get
That's
out
what they said.
of your vehicle."
They did. They said, "Get the fuck
That's
out
on
of the
video.
Get the fuck out of the
Get the fuck out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
But this is
You're
ICE.
under-
It's not
presuming
like,
anything.
It's
We know
not
this.
police.
So
Yeah,
if
it's
my
not like-
mother,
Hold on.
if my,
Just
no,
to be
no,
clear,
so
wait, stop.
If my mother,
Who said that? Who said that?
That's me.
Who
Right
said
here,
that
right
ICE aren't police? Okay,
They're
so
not
ICE
like
are not a
police
federal.
officers.
They're not federal agents. They're not
No,
within
but
150
they
miles of the
don't have
border.
I mean,
Yeah, but they don't have
hey,
the same-
Nelson, you gotta give it to him. ICE was like what, 2010, May? When was it? 2016, 2014? When was ICE made? 2012?
What does that matter?
So it's like, I mean, the idea is, it's a
It's
governmental agency.
2026,
I mean,
by
it's
the
brand
way.
new. I mean, if that's the argument, then anybody can make any.
They're
new
federal
agency.
law enforcement agents.
The people that come and rob us, special agency. I don't know. That's.
They're federal law enforcement agents. They have
Yeah, but
police
what
powers.
the argument is that anybody can install these new federal agencies. Anybody can assign new.
No,
federal
that's a
agencies.
separate argument. Whether or
So if
not
you're gonna sit
somebody
there
like
and
we're not
defend them based
we're not
on that,
debating federalism
we can never
here.
argue against
We're
the
debating
government,
whether
never
they
again.
are police, and they are.
I mean, okay, so you're telling me if your mother, a group of people in masks come up, park up in front of her and get up out of the vehicle, tell her, get out of your vehicle.
Hold
She's
on,
supposed
Ash,
to
I
get
got
up
this
and get
one.
out.
Mom, whatever you
Ash,
do,
let me get this.
do not freak out and step on the gas.
Hold
whatever
up.
you
I got
do.
this one, Ash.
What do you think she's going to do?
No. Hold on, very simple. I would absolutely obstruct those officers. However, I would do so knowing I was standing in violation of the law and take my fucking lumps.
But
Both
this
things
is
can
assuming
coexist.
that anyone knows the law. Like the average American, your average 45-year-old mother is not knowledgeable of all of the laws. She's not knowledgeable
No,
that
I'll
she
make sure your mother knows the law.
average-
Okay?
the
I'll make
average-
sure all
That's
your
a
moms
big
know
for the
the
your mom
law.
joke with.
When I'm with
The
your mom
average-
in the evenings,
I mean,
I will make
half
sure
of the
to
mothers are
instruct them on the
illiterate.
law.
What are you talking
okay?
about?
I don't know why you are what you are
Manar,
saying is
ignorance of the
fundamentally
law does
retarded.
not-
Half
yeah,
of the mothers are
ignorance of
not
the law
illiterate,
doesn't-
and the
Sounds like your mom needs a tutor.
one person at a time, fucko. The fact that you are claiming half of the mothers are illiterate is functionally retarded. No, they're not. Very far less than half people in the half of any demographic in this country are illiterate. Not only that, we have a pretty good education on the law on like baseline shit. Most Americans are well aware that if a police officer gives you a lawful order, you are expected to obey.
Yeah, but
be a lawful
hey,
one.
look, this is a special situation because this is
I can't just tell you
crazy.
stuff.
This is also-
If you
hold-
believe
Listen,
what-
respectfully, it is evident that you don't know
let me
anything
make my
about
argument.
American
Shut the
law.
fuck
You don't know
up,
anything
you
about American
fucking
law. Why would
bitch.
I listen to it?
You just
Why would
spoke.
I
Let me
listen to you
reply.
make an argument
Let me
when you don't
reply, you
understand
fucking
American
son of a
law?
dog. God damn. The fuck is wrong with you? Let me reply
Well,
to
I
you.
just want to listen to you not talk about American law. I would love that.
Well, okay. So here's the deal, man. Imagine your mom is parked up in a Walmart and a group of people come up to her to, hey, stop your vehicle. Get out of your car. She pushes the gas. She goes, now she's a felon. Go away, man. You're mentally ill, man. This is a mental disease. You guys are not taking the context of any situation.
You are a very stupid person, sir.
The rear view. You're
Just to be clear,
defenders
in
of
Minnesota,
murder. That's what you guys
in
are.
Minnesota,
You're defenders
fleeing
of
from
murder.
police is a felony.
Mother is erratic. She's
Fleeing
in a
from
mental
police
state of
is a
mind that's
felony,
clear.
which will inflict not more than 3 years in prison, registering as a felon, and not more than $50,000 in fine.
Shut the
Point
fuck
of clarity.
up. Let me finish my point. She didn't push the throttle to the metal. She actually braked up right before she touched the guy. She never touched him violently. He was able to scoot out of the way. This is absolutely disgusting that you guys are defending the murder of your own mothers. You're so despicable. You're so low.
Point of clarity for the interloper. I am not defending this. I think it was wrong. You're a moron and you're not helping my side prove its point.
What's your argument?
Everyone shut up. Everyone.
They're slaves. You have to drop everything down and get out of it.
No, we don't have slavery over here. It's been gone for a while.
Okay, we're gonna just move you on.
Thank you. Damn, bro. Wait, why'd you kick him?
Oh, we're just moving everyone. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we do eat pigs and it tastes good. Syria, fuck off.
Imagine your mother in that situation. She's parked up in the wrong way in the street.
Guys, why can't we all just be
group of
friends?
masked up people walk up to her. I would tell her push the metal to the pedal. I don't give a fuck.
I don't really care what you
Now that Wick
do.
isn't
You're
here,
a
we can
stupid
start
person.
talking shit about Wick now.
And look how disgusting you are. You're like, yeah, my mom should just sit there and be.
You're so emotional. Calm down.
Manar, do you think this is like a good bridge
What
building
happened
moment?
to you? Did your country get
What
taken over or
happened to
something?
you? You cocked yourself completely to colonialism and being barbarically militarized.
This is about the ice shooting. What the fuck?
Bro, I'm the colonizer.
I'd rather be where I am than where you are, buddy.
Disgusting human beings. You've just completely cucked yourselves to this imperial force that is called the police.
I'd rather be where I am than where you are. Inshallah, brother.
Disgusting pig.
Following police orders.
No,
They're
don't touch
not local
my
law,
mother.
they're
She would
federal
step
law,
in
so
and
there's gotta be different strictures there.
I wouldn't touch your mother with someone else's dick. Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't touch your mom. I wouldn't touch your mom with Epstein's penis, just to be clear.
Disgusting pigs. Yeah, keep
But I
arguing
would
for the
touch her with
police to
mine.
murder your mothers. Keep doing that.
Oh, so you still don't understand what the people in the call are actually arguing for.
Tomorrow, anyways, you made legal arguments for abortion. Look how disgusting.
Here's a question for you. Which of the two things do you understand better, American law or Sharia law?
Sharia law does not have 1 million abortions every year, murdering children. Funny.
Is fucking a sheep the same as abortion?
Saved. Old Jahiliyyah Arabs used to bury their daughters out of fear of financial struggle or them getting R-worded or them desecrating the name of the family. That's what you Americans are doing.
Well, let's say your mom. Wait, Manar.
They could get stoned
Manar,
for
let's
it
say
in
your
your
mom.
culture.
Your mom is in a Walmart. Your mom is in a Walmart parking lot surrounded by 30 fetuses. Does she do the abortions or no?
Save 1 million babies a year.
Only if she's in a car.
You fucking disgusting
1 million babies. Yeah, congratulations. And if your mom did get raped, she could get stoned for it in your culture.
You fucking
Stoned?
gay bitches.
I want to get stoned right now.
Getting a sheep the same as getting an abortion, like morally?
100 million.
I am impressed that you turned your camera on from that fucking bunker.
Yeah, you're a fucking pussy. Nobody knows you. Your voice changes every time anybody talks to you. Go fuck yourself. Nobody's a pussy like you.
I stream on a camera 6 nights a week, you dumb cunt.
On me, your weaknesses. I'm nothing like
Third
you,
world
my
country.
brother.
Third world country. I stream on camera every night, fucko.
Surprise you. I'm stronger than you.
Wick is running.
No, you're not. You're not stronger than me.
Stronger than you, bigger cock.
By the way, don't get this guy started on Aisha, by the way.
Fucking bitch.
No, Syria is superpowered by 2030.
Yeah, Syria is the master.
Wait, did you mean? Wait, is Wick done?
Humanity's been fighting over Syria. Look at the Byzantine Empire.
Hey, Manar, did someone tell you? Hey, this was. I don't know why you're so upset. This was an ICE. I don't know why you're so upset. This killing was done by ICE, not ISIS.
I will miss you, Damascus.
Well, no, he would have liked it if ISIS did it.
This killing was by ICE, not ISIS. Why are you so upset?
The Byzantine Empire's all of its legacy. It's either Constantinople or Damascus. That's the only two locations. That is Syria, bitch. I'm fucking Byzantium.
Look upon my works, you mighty.
Congratulations. You're also living in squalor and complaining at me.
I know you're jealous. Keep being jealous, baby.
I don't care.
Jealous? I like the U.S.
Yeah, look at me. I'm strong. I turn on my camera. I'm actually a smart debater. Look at you. You're
not a smart debater. You got mocked by people on both sides of the argument and the host, you fucking moron.
He can
What
cry
are
on
you
the camera.
talking about? You're a strong debater. The left, the right, and the Wick all mocked you, idiot.
Left, right, and center. Quite literally.
The only way that you could have taken it in more holes is if ICE made them in your head.
I want you to say
that's how much you were taking.
To make the argument. Your mother deserved to be shot. If it was your mother, she actually was justified to be shot. I want you to make the argument. Say it out loud.
Hey, you fucking mouth breather. You clearly, he said my name. Let me answer this. Shut your cocksucker and let me answer, you dumb cunt. I never made that argument. I think the shooting was unjustified. You stupid, ignorant, unbathed, backwater, dumpster, dirt culture having fuck.
Cook, baby, cook.
Why don't you go stone a girl for getting raped, you cunt?
Actually, Islam stopped this. That's why Islam made it extremely hard for stoning. That's why Islam made it extremely hard to hit your wife, because it was so prevalent at the old times that people used to do it all the time. This was the people's traditions. Islam had to stop it. It made it extremely difficult to hit your wife, and actually never hit his wife.
Why don't you go throw a gay guy off a roof, huh? You got some free time? Go push a gay guy off a roof?
It's almost impossible to make a stoning ruling. You have to have 4 witnesses. You have to have the person being
before you can kill people with rocks.
Damn! Wow. Yeah, we made it hard to kill people with rocks, but we could still do it.
You just need witnesses.
If you see your wife with somebody naked, you cannot stone her dead. Can you believe that? If you see,
okay, we're good. Fuck! What happened? How sad. I want to see what Wick said after. Hold on.
Wicks. For your words?
Registering as a felon.
Hey, what? I was gonna stream tonight, but I got bored. Bored now. Okay. Gang. I'm bored now. I wasn't gonna stream tonight, but I got bored.
You know what? Tonight. That's fair.
Oh. There. Can you guys see me properly now? Great. Okay. What we got coming up? What do we have coming up for you tomorrow? That's the big show. That's the one you want to tune into. That's the one you want to see.
Okay. Destiny's gonna be on, yada yada. Cool.